Welcome back to Chatty Sparkly Runners.
Hello,
And
but I'm a bit nervous
you're
today.
a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous as well because I don't know what you're going to talk about today. That's the first.
Okay, can you just show them the lolly behind us?
Okay. Right, before we start.
Because that is beautiful view, that view. The lolly.
I don't know whether you can see it, but anyway, before we start,
Yes.
Chatty Challenge.
Oh yeah,
How is your Chatty Challenge going? We'd like to know.
Yeah,
wouldn't we?
6-week Chatty Challenge, end of week 1.
Yeah.
We're just going to set a little bit of a challenge, a secondary challenge, at the end of today as well, I think.
But let us know how you've got on in your first week. We'd really like to hear. Okay, onward with this mystery topic.
So today it's called Gadgets, Gizmos and Apps. Okay,
Wow.
and I've got my gizmo ready to go, and I'm going to start it, and it will be on Strava for any.
This super fast run we're going to do.
Yeah, and I have about 400 plus people following me on Strava,
Okay, so look
I
for
might
this
even
run.
get a few more after this. So I'm starting
now. Let's go.
Okay, we're ready. Okay, so gadgets, gizmos and apps, are they essential for the runner, is what I'm saying. And I'm thinking, first of all, they're amazingly good. Hang on, we're not going very fast.
Oh.
Yeah, keep going. They're amazing things. I mean,
yeah, most people have them.
yeah.
I've even got
vast majority of people, vast majority of people are on, an app. So the Strava, which is it started off for cyclists, but now it's for runners. Yeah, that's why it's got segments, because the cyclists love to do their segments.
Right, okay.
Then there's the triathletes love training peaks. So I've got that on my phone, but I don't like using it. And then my favourite one, which I'm going to give a plug, is Smash Run. That's just graph city. It's just graph after graph, and it tells you all the things about that run. You know, the coldest run in 3 months, the fastest 3K in 2 months.
Oh, wow.
Excuse
me, but you're pushing me into the edge as normal, right?
Okay, so what do the gadgets tell you? Okay, so you're running along, like we're running along now. It tells you all the things you know already. So it tells you your route, it tells you what the day it is, it tells you what the time is, it tells you the route that you're going along. Well, I know that because I'm here. It tells you your speed when you get home, but it does tell you your pace. But I did my run earlier today, I did it, and I can guarantee you that I was even paced. And the Strava had me doing anything from 6:30 minutes a kilometre to 7:30. So if you can't judge your pace to the nearest minutes a kilometre,
so basically you're saying it's not very accurate.
No, it's accurate over the mile because it averages it all out, but second by second it's not worth looking at.
It does tell you how far you've gone though, because that's why I use mine.
Oh yeah, it tells you how far.
To know
and it tells you how
far I've gone in the time.
Yeah,
sometimes,
so it tells you the pace. Then it does other things like
does other things that I never look at. To be honest.
Like the one that no one ever believes, and that is probably the most useful. My one tells me how many hours of recovery. So after my run today, it told me it's going to take 19 hours to recover, which is perfect because I'm doing another run tomorrow, but I'll come back to that later. It tells you what your VO2 max is. That's how much oxygen you use when you're going.
You could probably spend more time analysing it than actually you're out running.
Yeah, but
by the sound of it.
But I must admit, I do love coming
That's not
back
me. I don't like that.
and downloading it all. But I've got away from that. And then it tells your matched runs. That's what they're called, aren't they?
Yes, yeah. Thank you for those people that let us know that it was match runs. We were.
And if you do the same course, it says, oh look, he's done the same course again. He's done it slower this time, or he's done it faster this time. So what do you think happens to people when they do their match runs?
Well, it's so tempting, isn't it, to make sure your match runs are getting faster, so that you look at it and think, oh, I've got to push it a bit more because I don't want to be slower than my last run.
Yeah, and then it also, because Lisa was talking to her on the phone in the week, said she'd just done a lovely track session, and it said it was unproductive.
Oh.
How on earth does it know it's productive or unproductive?
Well, I've never seen that one.
It does all that, but do you need it?
Yeah, a crucial question. Hello.
Of course, all you need is you need to know what is the purpose of the run that day. Is it a recovery run? Is it a long run? Is it whatever? And you need to do it. And
yeah, and your watch isn't going to tell you that.
no,
No.
and it doesn't tell you things like how much effort you're putting in, or if your legs are aching, or if you've got a bit of a
Yeah, a bit
dodgy
of a
knee
niggly
or
knee.
something. It doesn't tell
Or if
you.
you're feeling tired, or
Yeah, because, and they're much more important than the facts that it gives you, because if you're tired, you're going to be running slower because you're tired, you're more fatigued. Or if your legs are aching,
and you should be running slower, and you don't need to think that you've got to push on.
no, that's right, you mustn't look
You
at it and
start
go, oh
think-
my god, I'm slow today. Well, there's a reason why you're slower, and your
Because
watch
you're
isn't
tired.
your watch isn't going to tell you that.
Yeah.
So all you need to do is you just need to know why you're doing it, and then go out and do it. You don't need all the facts. So my answer, is it essential? Well, no, it isn't. And I've given it up because I bought a lovely.
Yeah, but you haven't given it up all the time.
No, because I
You
did
do
it
like it
today.
sometimes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I did it today because I wanted to see. But what I felt on the run was what I thought was going to happen. I could have predicted what happened. I went out very chatty and I came back a bit breathy because it's slightly uphill. So, but I knew I was doing that, and I knew it didn't matter because tomorrow I'm running faster. But I knew that I'd recover before tomorrow. So I knew the effort that I was putting in, and vitally important, I knew how long it was going to take to recover. So I knew I was going to be all right.
And that's all you need to know.
Yeah, you don't need
Well,
to.
But so if you don't use it, you still need. So you need to know. If you're going to go out for 40 minutes, you need to know.
Yes, have a stopwatch.
The end of your 40 minutes, you need a watch to tell you that.
Yeah, that's what I bought my Casio for. My circa 1978 Casio, which you can still buy. It's got a stopwatch on it. Tells the time and everything. It tells the time.
Wow.
It doesn't have it does have splits, but it doesn't have lap times on it. But it doesn't matter. I just go out. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I ran the same route on Tuesday without my Garmin. And I did the same today, and I was within 15 seconds over 7k.
And you're very experienced though at doing that.
So I just replicated what I was going to do, but I knew what my watch was going to say. So ultimately then,
It's not essential.
no. But if you like it, crack on with it. If it teaches you to be feeling based, brilliant. Learn to be feeling based by predicting. But if the watch is dictating what you do and you're running to your watch,
Yeah, and you're getting in the way of you being feeling based, then it's not such a good idea.
and ultimately, for me, the difference in Tuesday when I'm on my lovely Casio that doesn't have a GPS or a heart rate monitor or anything, it's just me and a stopwatch running for, is that when I've got the Garmin on, it's like noisy. It's like I've got all these things to think about. What's my minutes per kilometre? What's my heart rate? What's this? And I just don't enjoy it as much.
But you can forget about that. I don't think about that. I've
No,
got it all on my
yeah.
watch. What do I use? I use the time. That's about it, really.
Yeah, but
And it shows me my route. And there's a record then when it's on Strava. I don't look at anything else. I'm not interested in anything
but
else.
you're different. You're just relaxed about it,
Yeah.
and you'll let improvement happen. Whereas I know I have a tendency to force it a bit and always be looking at my watch. So I know I've got to get away from that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so the challenge this week, Chatty Sparkly Challenge, week 2, is can you do a naked week?
So
I'm going to do a naked
As
week.
part of your chatty challenge, have a naked week.
We don't
Please
mean
keep your
naked. I know
clothes
it's
on.
hot. It's a naked wrist week.
Yes.
There
You
go.
can just look at the clock when you go out the door, of course.
And of course this will be on my Garmin, my Strava, and it's also on Smash Run as well, so you'll be able to stalk me if you need to be. We're just about a
So why
kilometre.
are you putting it on this run on there then?
So everybody can see where we've been.
So we're not
And
going to
that's the
tell
other thing.
people where we are.
That's the
You
other
have
thing.
to-
Yeah,
that's the other thing. It does show you where you've been.
I know, but the other
I
thing,
do like
yeah,
to
but
put
I know.
I like to put photos on now and again.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah,
I do
you love
that. So yeah.
But I know where I've been because I've just done it. It's like it tells me all the things I want to know. So yeah, but that's where you go. So if you love it, crack on. But ultimately, don't let it dictate what you do.
Make sure you are listening to your body and still being feeling based.
Can you have a naked week? Is good. We've just clicked over to a
Or
kilometre.
just a naked run.
Yeah, naked,
Yeah, might be too
just-
much to do it for a whole week. Let's go. Try one run without your watch.
Some people, yeah, quickly, I'm going to save my run now. Saving. Recovery time 17 hours, but that was what it was before.
Okay.
So,
well,
okay, tell us about the website.
Tell us about the website. The website is still there.
Am
Yes,
I
please
writing up
look
the
at
blog
it.
this time?
Well, about time you had to go, I think. I've been very busy in the last few weeks
Okay,
and I'm
yeah,
a bit
yeah.
behind.
but
Yeah,
back to normal
But
today.
I'll be back to normal this week.
Okay.
Yes, chattysparklyrunners.co.uk. You can find all our videos on there.
It would be great to hear how people use their gadgets, gizmos,
Yeah.
and apps.
YouTube, they're up there.
Yeah,
You
they're-
can comment.
Oh, they're all on YouTube.
They're all on
30 odd
YouTube.
videos now for
That's
people that are
probably
just
the easiest place to find them.
people that are just joining
Join
us.
the Facebook group if you want to be part of the community. It'd be great to have
And
you there.
they can't share it from the Facebook group.
But you can share it from the page.
But you can share it from the page.
Yeah.
So if you think that there's lots of people out there or you're a running club that you'd like to, because there'll be a lot of debate about whether you should
lots
use
of debate
gizmos or
about
not.
gadgets, gizmos and apps.
Yeah, so yeah, there's a pressure when 400 people are looking at you.
Yeah, there isn't there?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I just-
so share
I
it.
just-
Share it
that's-
from the Facebook page.
hang on, because I failed
One more
to.
thing.
Yeah, one more thing is that when I do it naked,
Yeah.
I know how far I've run. Sorry, I know how long I've run for.
Yeah.
So I just make up what, because I'm pretty accurate at judging how fast I've gone.
Because you've been doing it for years.
Yeah,
now.
so I put I manually upload to Strava.
So you're still manually uploading.
I
to Strava,
manually
right,
upload
okay.
it to Strava and Smash Run. Training Peaks has to do without me, I'm afraid.
Okay.
So
So you
it's
can
up there,
still do that even though you're just.
but you don't get a map,
Timing
or
around.
it doesn't give you
Yeah.
any of the data. It just says this is what you've done that
Yeah. So
day.
you can still log what you
Yeah,
do.
because it's really good knowing what you're doing week by week and
Yeah,
planning.
that is the advantage of
That's
it. I
a
think.
real good
That's
thing
why I
about
like it, so I can look
see
back and
see if
remember
you're
what I've done.
improving or you're just
Yeah.
increasing your training just enough.
Great. So that's a challenge for this week then.
And it's been another beautiful spring day in
lovely spring
South
day.
Shropshire.
Yeah. So we'll see you next week then. I
Yeah.
wonder how many people will
We did-
bravely do the
I know,
challenge.
we did tell them a little bit about running technique, so we'll do that.
Oh
next
yes,
week.
we did promise
Another
that. Next week,
controversial topic.
Running technique.
Not quite as controversial as gizmos and apps and things, but no, that's good.
Okay then.
Okay,
See you all next
see
week.
you all next week.